In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to lock a column. Locking a column is a simple but very useful feature, especially when you're working with wide spreadsheets and need to keep certain information visible while scrolling across the page. For example, if your first column contains names, labels, or key categories. Freezing it can make the rest of your data much easier to read and manage. To begin, click the header of the column you want to lock. This is the letter at the top of the column, such as column A. Clicking the header makes sure you're selecting the entire column, which is important before applying the freeze option. If you're trying to keep the first column visible while moving left and right through a large sheet, this is usually the most common choice. Next, go to the View menu at the top of the screen. This menu contains several display and layout options that affect how your spreadsheet appears while you work. Take your time here and make sure you're in the correct menu, since the freeze setting is located inside it. From the View menu, hover over Freeze. When you do this, another menu will appear with a few options. Select one column if you want to lock the first column in place. If you need to keep more than one column visible, you can choose the number of columns you want to lock instead. This can be helpful if your spreadsheet has multiple identifying fields that you need to reference continuously. Once selected, the locked column will stay visible as you scroll horizontally through the rest of your spreadsheet. This makes it much easier to compare rows and keep track of your information without losing sight of the labels or data you rely on most. A helpful tip is to think ahead about which columns contain the most important reference information before freezing them. That way, you can make your spreadsheet workflow smoother and avoid having to adjust the setting again later. And that's all it takes to lock a column. Thanks for watching.